Okay, to start the animation process, we need to create a rig for this fan. In the rig, what is going to happen is this, and the rest of the elements are going to oscillate left and right. And the fan is going to rotate like this. Okay, so to do that, we will create a helper, a dummy. Okay, I'll create it in the top view. Okay, so this dummy will be exactly at the center of the sphere. Okay, and then in the left view it has to be again in the center there. Okay, and this is going to oscillate. Okay, so this is going to be used for our oscillation. So we are again going to use the link tool, link this to the dummy. Okay, the other sphere links to the dummy, the frame links to the dummy, and of course the fan links to the dummy. Now we're going to test it. Select the dummy and rotate the dummy. Okay, so these two are still not linked. Alright, so this is our first step. Okay, and then we will just animate the fan later on. So our dummy should not have any rotations. Okay, looks good. So it's in the center. What we will do is turn the auto key on, and then it will be rotated that side to begin with, and I'll right click on the rotation and make it minus 45 degrees. And after some time, so in your case there will be 100 frames, so here if you click on this time configuration, we were at 100. Okay, so we can make it 500, so we can see what happens beyond 100. So here you can type 100, so you go to the frame number 100, and then it will be rotated to the right side, rotation, and that will be positive 45. Okay, so now it is oscillating left and right, but if you play it, turn the auto key off and play it, so it goes to 100 and then it is chopping there. We want it to continue to animate. So for that, what we're going to do is select the dummy. We're going to go to graph editor, curve editor, and this is X rotation. See, this X rotation, you can even delete these keys. Z rotation, Y rotation. So there's no animation in Y rotation, you can delete it. Only Z rotation is there. So again, the first principle of animation, slow in and slow out. It starts slow, it speeds up, and it slows down when it stops rotating. Okay, and then you can see before that there's no animation, after that there is no animation. So we need to assign what happens before or after these keys. So if you go to edit, go to controller, and we are going to work on the out of range type. Okay, so there is a constant which is the default one, then there's a cycle, and then if you see the cycle, it will start. We will play this to see how it works. Okay, so you can click on this button to go back to the beginning and play, and then you are looking at this fan, and you can see that now it is looping, but it goes back to the beginning. So we'll select the helper again, and that's the loop. The second one is, okay, let me open it again, graph editor, curve editor. Okay, edit, controller, out of range, and we will use loop. Okay, close the window, and now again rewind it. Focus on our fan. Okay, so the loop is same like cycle. It is again starting from beginning. Okay, so edit, controller, out of range, we will use ping pong, and now you can see this is a continuous motion of now the fan is oscillating nicely. Okay, and of course after 500 it is going to reset to 0, so until 500. So if you have an animation where the fan is there and it's doing its job and then the two characters are talking, then this is how you will have to use the ping pong option for the oscillation. And now we need to animate auto. We will go to, say, frame number 20. We need the fan to move faster, and then we are going to rotate it, and in this case we will have to use local because it has to rotate along the local axis. So now we are going to look at how to we'll go to frame number 500. Okay, so we got the oscillation for the fan, and now we are going to animate the rotation of the blades. So we'll go to the local rotation because the fan is rotating. We won't be able to animate it in the world. It has to be local because it has various rotations. So auto key will be on. We'll go to frame number 20 here. Okay, and then we will simply add some rotation, and then you can see it is rotating, and then it stops. The rest of the work will be done in curve editor. So X rotation, again, you don't need it, you can delete it. Y rotation, we need it. Z rotation, don't need, delete. So the Y rotation, we can go to view, frame, extends. So you can see, first of all, we don't want the fan to slow in and slow out. It has to rotate at a constant pace. So we'll select this key, right click, and then here you can see it has to be linear, and even in the beginning should be linear because it's going to be continuing later on. And this one again, same thing, has to be linear, and now it has a value of 118 which can be changed, so we'll make it 360. So now it is completing one rotation in 360, and then, so if you look at the animation, what we did was we went to view, curve, edit, controller, out of range, and we made it linear. Okay, uh, view frame extends. So if you select this, control select this, curves, edit, controller, out of range. It is constant. It was constant at the beginning. That is how the default is. And then you go to edit, controllers, out of range, and we make it linear. And once it becomes linear, it will keep those values before and after, and that, so it is rotating 360 degrees and it just continues to rotate. Okay, so that's about it. You can add lights and camera and render it out. We have not covered those elements yet, so I will be posting the next video on how to render this animation so you get a AVI movie out of 3ds Max. Yes, Yuki, I'm